pressure light on just because it's on the
It'll go once we go. It'll turn off.
I just said it to everybody. The GPMS sensor is just going through its check. I checked the factor.
All right, here's our group. Demo number 2. You've seen it. You know what it is. I don't even think I have enough battery for this demo. Okay, group number 2. Dan is so good with these demo rides. He runs a very orderly operation, but at the same time he rides really well too. Like, oh Jesus, God, that was frightening looking. I mean, what's happening right now? We got a Yamaha XSR 900 up in front of us. This is the same bike as the MT-09, same motor. Beautiful day in the mountains. It is mid-September. It is pre-fall. We're just about to get into fall. I think it's fall in like 2 days. The XSR makes the move. Yeah, it's going to be fall in like 2 days. It's an incredibly lovely air quality right now. The air is crisp, it's cool, it's not hot, and this is the time to be a rider. Wow, this guy has got a full back protector on. Hopefully the road's open. We had a wreck here. Woo! If you ride a motorcycle, this is your time of year. This is it right here. This season, these roads, this is it. It don't get better than this in North Georgia. It is crowded as all who knows what. Look at this lookout. It is packed with cars. It is completely filled with humanity right now, but that's okay. That's just part of the experience. Everybody who comes to these mountains loves it up here. The people who live here love it up here, and the people who come love it. I can keep this bike in 3rd gear or even 4th on this road. Downhill I could keep it in 4th if there was no one in front of me, and going up I could keep it in 3rd if there's no one in front of me. Okay, this group is riding decent. Woo! Nothing but bikes today, baby. This is where it's like the best to be a rider, like on a day like today, man. You love it, you love your life, you love the fact that you're on a bike, you love the fact that you're around people who love to be on bikes. Like, this is just what it's all about, man. as a rider, I absolutely enjoy coming up here with other people who love it like I do. So, you know, I make friends with people who enjoy riding the same way I do, and it works out. You know, I'm around, it's like being around your tribe, you know. This is my tribe right here. So anyway, we'll check back. The guy that wrecked somewhere around here. Yeah, right there. Like I said, a half mile from the lookout. That's about exactly right. I mean, I'm happy to say this has been the best run of the day so far. Nice pace. Everybody seems to know how to ride. There's not one straggler hanging way in the back. But I like it. Good group. The roads seem to be pretty clear. Look at us. I'm telling you, man, this thing just wants to eat, man. Oh man, I'm just so happy. Where's the rest of our group? Where'd they go? So what do you think? How does that feel compared to your GS?
I like the balance.
The balance, right?
I mean, it handles good. It's solid and it handles good. The gearbox feels, I'm not sure if it's the engine or the gearbox, feels rumbly to me.
Rumbly.
Yeah, the balance is nice.
Yeah. Yep.
And I've been thinking about adding one more to the stable.
Yeah, I've got two myself, but I'm definitely going to be getting one of these. So this one's more of like, I don't want to say a dual sport. I mean, it's obviously more street biased, but it can do really well in the dirt. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I wish I
was just curious to hear your opinion since you ride a GS. What is it, 1200?
Yeah, I got the 1200. I got a 2016.
Okay.
It's really nimble. Surprisingly nimble.
Yeah.
It is.
I mean, it's not a lightweight, but it sure does feel nimble when it's moving.
Yeah, yeah.
Dean and I are both known for giving the most spirited of rides. So, Dean, aka Ant-Man Moto, if you guys don't know him, I would check out his channel. He's got great content. Love working with him. When we come down to this part of the country, he's my guy. You're in safe hands.
Yeah.
If you guys have a problem, raise a hand, let him know. So with that, everyone knows what bike they're on. Go over to him. V85.
Ant-Man Moto here. We are going to now be riding the V100 Mandello. You've seen this bike, you know this bike. I did it in one of my last videos, demo ride videos in Douglasville. It's like a road cruiser. It weighs about 550 pounds, wet, I think. And once it gets moving, it's very enjoyable. It's got that beautiful display that Moto Guzzi is known for. I want sport mode because I'm a sport riding person. All right, and we got Trofeo. He used to be Joe from Monroe. Yo, Joe. He wants you. Thought he was calling you. He wanted you to go up further, I guess. Thank you. What a nice person. All right. Here we are, folks. V100 up in the North Georgia mountains on a beautiful September day, mid-September. I think we're like around September 20th now. And the difference between this and the Strada, V85 Strada I've been riding, is I feel lower to the ground. I think the seat height on this has to be lower. Also the seat, I feel like I'm sitting down in the seat a little bit more than on the V85, where I feel like I'm sitting up on top of the bike. I think I said that in another video. I feel like I'm sitting down in the bike. The pickup on this bike is pretty thorough, pretty robust. I feel like I could keep this in third gear and do this whole mountain without having to shift. And even lugging down into some of the slower corners, third gear would be enough to get me on my way. Damn, that Trofeo sounds good. Look at us with no traffic. Oh yeah. She is a feel-good bike. Oh yes. I wonder how Joe is riding with us right now on his Trofeo, because he has not, he's trying to put break-in miles on a track bike. That is a race-only bike, which is why it has no lights or turn signals or anything. My question is, how do you break in a race bike? Like, do you buy it and you just take it straight to the track and just start doing laps on it? Do you have to do like laps, easy laps, or can you just peel the crate open, peel the plastic off, stick it on the track and go? Okay, I will tell you, this bike, and maybe it's because we haven't gone this fast on a run yet, but this bike feels a little more wobbly. The suspension feels a little more, I don't know, a little more active. I guess could be a good word, active. Did that person pull over? Thank you. Wow, he did. Thank you. Wow, what a nice man. Those people will not pull over. They will not. Yeah, a little more active. The bike seems to be bouncing around a bit more, I'm sure. It's just got the EC2 suspension. I'm not sure what it's set on, but it doesn't feel quite as plush. This road is 60 coming down from Suches. We're taking this road down to the stone pile. I've been told by the locals the story behind the stone pile, which I had never heard before. This guy earlier today said it's there is a Indian princess buried there, like Nataskina, Princess Nataskina or something like that. And she was a Cherokee princess, and she's buried there. And so the stone pile is, if you take a rock away from the stone pile, you'll have bad luck, not for the day, not for the week, not for the month, not even for the year. You will have bad luck for the rest of your life if you take a stone from that pile, which is why the pile is never disturbed. Because I've always wondered, why is the pile, why does it never change? Like, it seems like people would just be messing with it. But I guess the story of the rock stone pile keeps people from messing with it. Now, on the other side of that coin, if you put a stone on the pile, you will have good luck for the rest of your life. So me and Dan said we're going to find some pretty respectable stones, and on one of these last couple of runs today, we're going to come down here and we're going to put stones on the rock pile. Matter of fact, I think that'd be nice to get the whole group to grab a rock, and we'll add our rocks to the stone pile. If that's feasible, you know. You get into a large group of guys, or a large group of riders, and trying to do something like that can become a bit of a cluster. Plus, we're going to be at a traffic circle, a busy traffic circle, so, which is where the stone pile is. Oh, what an angel. Trofeo is hanging on in there. Yeah, that bike is only for the racetrack. Only for the racetrack. So if you ever want to see more pictures of this Trofeo that's in front of me, race only motorcycle, go to Instagram and look up Trofeo, like the name Joe, and then Feo on the end, like Trofeo, but Joe Feo. Since Joe bought a Trofeo, he just merged the two together quite cleverly. It's easy to remember. God, this feels good. We're going to catch all those cars on the way back up. Wow, it'd be nice if you're on your side of the road. Kukamali, 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 kukamali. All right, and there's the stone pile. See that? That's what we're talking about. All right, we're gonna see what this Mandello is. Okay, I'm in third. They've struggled a little bit there. There's the death corridor. There is a body in those woods of something. Here we go. Here's our group. We caught them somehow. Looks like Dan is slowing down for everyone. I've really gotten to see how this place is. Look at, I've really gotten to see how this place is with all of the bicyclists and the cars and the groups of motorcycles and everything. It's just like, this place is just teeming with life. especially on a beautiful day like this. Really an honor. An honor and a privilege. Brakes on this feel really good. Really good. Wonder if they have self-canceling headlights. I'm not sure. Yeah, I know. It's Italian. How'd you like it?
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
It's a fun bike to ride, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's super comfortable, man.
Yeah.
It's squishier than the stuff I got.
Yeah.
I tell you, my
It like kind of floats.
yeah, that float. I
Yeah.
had to get a little. Yeah, I didn't want to push it too much
Yeah.
because it kind of wallow a little bit.
Yeah.
But
if you're nice and smooth on it,
but
it's just.
yeah.
If you're not jamming brakes and doing this, if you're just nice and smooth,
Yeah.
it just floats along.
Yeah. Yeah. I was starting to get. You can't be aggressive with the inputs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it throws it.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're like that, then it'll just be going like this. So.
Yeah, that's why I was going down because I wasn't used to it. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna probably be getting one.
Yeah, since I was waiting for them to do something and they finally did that.
Yeah. What's up? Oh my God, help is here. Oh my God, you smell good. Yes. I think because I've been outdoors all day sweating. What's up? Where's Michael?
He works till 4, so him and Coleman are riding up after.
I'm happy to see you.
Are you seeing?
Multiple situations going on out here. We had a rider who wasn't with our group crash right in front of us. Let's go. Okay, so the situation is, you okay? Wow, I don't know what happened. Somebody went off right in front of us, man. Wow. So the guy that wasn't even with our group went flying over the edge. His bike is 20 feet down, maybe 30. And he was teetering right on the edge of the cliff, inverted. Like his head was dangling off the fucking cliff. Like, he must have jumped off at the last second. I don't know what happened, man. That shit was crazy. I didn't get any good video of that situation, though, I don't think. Maybe I did. So anyway, to surmise what just happened there, somebody not with us, I am in third gear. I don't even need to downshift on this bike. That is the beautiful thing of this bike. I can leave it in third and I can do this all day long, man. Up the hill in third, down the hill in fourth. That's what it is. But anyway, a guy that was not with us crashed, and our group, thank God, it was the person A was okay. Thank God that person wasn't injured. He was conscious. It looked like he was bleeding from his mouth a little bit, but he was okay. Thank God for that, A. And B, I'm just really thankful he wasn't from our group. Like, that wasn't one of Dan's bikes, because Dan has said to me numerous times he can't wad one of these bikes. And that would have just been devastating if that was one of his bikes that got wadded. That's what can happen up here, man. You know, these mountains are I don't know, it's like playing with an alligator that you've raised from a baby, right? You get this little egg and you put it under warm lights in your nice air-conditioned room, and you watch that little egg hatch into a little baby alligator, and you feed the little baby alligator fresh meat, and you bathe it, and you give it water, and you give it a tank to swim in, and you raise it up to be a full-grown alligator. And one day you're swimming with that alligator, and that same alligator attacks you in your pool and tears your leg off, and you bleed out to death. And then everybody that came along would be like, well, that alligator loved him. He raised that alligator since he was a baby. That he was like that alligator's mama or daddy. Yeah, but still, the alligator is a goddamn alligator. You feel me? These mountains, as lovely and as beautiful as that is right there, and it's freaking gorgeous, and as inviting as these roads are to ride rapidly, it will take everything you've ever worked for away from you in a blink of an eye. Everything you've ever done in your life could be erased in a blink of an eye at this place if you are doing something unwise. So I always come up to these mountains with a very humble attitude and a very, like, I understand how large the task is that we are undertaking each time we come up here, which is living, you know, riding these roads and living. Fucking Tour de France, man. All right. Huh?
That was exciting all the way around.
Yeah, right. That was the most memorable run of the day.
I thought it was one of us.
Yeah, oh my God.
It wasn't a goose though, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, I saw like air fins on the engine. Yeah, but that guy, yeah, I saw fins on the engine like this, and I thought it was one of these. I went, oh my God.
We went on a Guzzi ride about 4 hours earlier with Wayne.
Yeah.
It was one of those guys.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Was it a BMW or a Guzzi?
It was like a
Moto Guzzi?
it was a Moto Guzzi. They got the 4 bores and that color.
It was an older bike with bags. He had bags on it.
I saw the panniers.
Yes, scattered. Yeah. Oy.
Well, thank God. He looked like he was okay.
Yeah, he was okay.
He looked like he jettisoned the bike. Like, yeah.
He did, because the tire tracks went that way, and he was over there on top, teetering.
Yeah. So you think he was sighted?
I think he ran wide,
He ran wide.
and I think he just ejected off the bike. I think he just jumped off. I don't think he could stop.
Probably hit some gravel once he got, if he ran too wide.
You do gotta rush
Yeah.
those rumble strips right there. That last one's
Another successful day. Well, you saw that unfortunate situation that happened. We had someone wreck. Wasn't one of our group members, but it was somebody that was in front of our group and was trying to stay in front of our group, and I think he just went a little over his head, and what happened was he went off the road. His bike was an older Moto Guzzi, went over the side, flipped over upside down. He somehow managed to stay up on the road level where the road actually was, rather than go over with his bike. And they said they had to actually climb down the hill to where his bike was to turn it off, because it was still running. Yes, his motorcycle was still running down there. So these Moto Guzzis are robust. He was riding an older Moto Guzzi, and they are robust. That's a story to show. These bikes are like bulletproof. So thanks for watching today. Thanks for hanging out with Ant-Man Moto. Like, subscribe. I would say say hi to Dan.
Ant-Man Moto, follow him. Subscribe, like.
All the above. Thanks, Dan. Thanks for everything today. And thank you for watching Ant-Man Moto. I will see you on the next video. Take care of each other, but more importantly, take care of yourself. I'll see you on the next one.